Oh, good morning. Good morning. Happy day after Easter day. Is that a day? Is that a holiday? Is that a day? Happy Monday morning. I know everybody's, a lot of folks' schedules are off kilter. Some people are off work this week. Kids are out of school. But I'm glad you're hanging with me. Good morning. You're gonna have to forgive a couple things. The smell, number one, I'm sorry about the smell, and the ratty shirt. What happened is that I had a clean shirt laid out to bring with me to change into, but I left it at home, and so I'm wearing the shirt I wore to the gym, and it's nasty. I had taken I had taken 5 days off just to let my middle-aged body recover a little bit, and I'm starting up probably like a 12-week strength cycle here, and it was my first day back after 5 days off. It was violent and beautiful. Oh, it was so good. It really would be funny because I'd love to take you guys with me in one time, because the guy that sings and worships at the keyboard looks nothing like the guy that was in the gym this morning. You would not even recognize. It's not even the same person. Anyway, forgive the sloppy shirt. It is what it is. I'm stuck with it. Yesterday, Live Like It's True was the message. Great Easter service. It was just wonderful to be with you guys. One of the things that we looked at yesterday, we briefly mentioned some of the evidences for the literal physical resurrection of Jesus from the dead. Not all of them, but we looked at a few of them. The biggest one being the way that the lives of the disciples were transformed, and what they were willing to endure to stick to the story. That yes, we saw Jesus Christ raised from the dead. I mean, the stuff that they went through, and ultimately all of them but one martyred over this. They never changed their story. They never recanted. That is a really powerful evidence that pointing to what they saw, not just them, but hundreds of others. But we looked at some of those evidences, and that would be those would be a really interesting thing for you to share with maybe some of your agnostic friends, or some folks who are searching but not really sold on it. But my guess is for those of you who have a relationship with Jesus, my guess is that when you first came to Christ, those evidences that we talked about yesterday were probably not in the forefront of your mind. I doubt, for those who are watching, now this is the case for some people, but I doubt for those who are watching that when you surrendered your life to Jesus and trusted Him as your Lord, I doubt that it was after, doing a bunch of historical research on the evidence of the resurrection. Something else happened. It was bigger than just bookwork and study and evidences. Something powerfully happened in your heart that brought you to that place. And for those of you who are having life group this week, this is one of the things that is in the study guide that I sent out to really talk about, look through, dig into. It's really good to revisit that. And so the question that is going to be asked in your life group, in your study guide, is what was it that happened? How can you put it into words and articulate it for yourself? If it wasn't digging through the evidence of the resurrection of Jesus, which I'm sure for those of you watching it wasn't, what was it that happened at that moment in your life that brought you to that place of complete faith and surrender in Jesus? What was it? Something happened. It was powerful. It was transformative. It was enough for you to change the course of your life, to turn and repent and begin following Jesus. And I want you to think about that and put it into words. What happened? What was it in your heart that happened? And what are the evidences of Jesus being alive and present and living in you now? Such a good practice to go back and revisit those things. What happened? What did God do in you at that moment when you surrendered your life to Jesus? And what is the evidence of his reality living in your life right now? How do you explain that? I would love for you to hash through that, think through that, and kind of spell that out in the comments below. That would be a really good conversation to get going in the comments section, and I would love to see what you come up with. If you're having trouble getting started, I'm going to give you a good verse to get you started, okay? Romans 8:16. Go to that verse today, look at it, meditate on what it means, and I think that'll get the ball rolling for you to help you revisit that and answer those questions. All right, so there you go. Happy Monday morning. I'm really looking forward to seeing your comments, so don't be shy. Don't be shy. Love you guys. Have a wonderful week. Happy day after Easter Day, and I'll see you when I see you. Love you guys. You have a good day too, Nikki. We'll see you. Bye-bye.